Hello, Legion. This is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more Stellaris Synthetic Dawn in our Cooperate or Die series, where the Mawir are definitely not cooperating, so they need to die. But the trouble is we're trying to get ahead of them. We're trying to get around them, and they're expanding faster than we can keep up. That is simply the truth of what's happening. And we were just going to colonize that world in order to help kind of lock them down in this direction, but now it's fallen within their borders. Inexplicably, too, because, I mean, look at what their borders are doing. It is crazy what is happening to their territory. So I'm just moving as quickly as I can to colonize everywhere I can and get, for instance, I'm going to, in this system here, we're going to build a frontier outpost and hope that that helps us take K-Heinz back. I hope that it will, but I'm not sure. All right, pretty soon we should have enough influence to do it. See, their borders are actually pushing into mine, and this is despite the fact that I added the border ascension perk in the previous episode. So, who knows? I was mentioning at the end of the last episode that I've never had this much craziness as far as border growth of another empire in a game of Stellaris. So this is new territory for me. Let's go ahead and build that frontier outpost. All right, the first security echelon is done, so need to have the science ships go back to doing their thing. We keep getting bottlenecked, too, in the worst of ways, and that has been a frustration over the past several episodes. All right, one thing I'm going to do right away, I mentioned this at the end of the last episode, and someone pointed this out a couple episodes back, that the sectors need to be told to build their own population. And I'm making up for that now by pretty much paying for all of the sector population myself. I'm building every single robot pop that I can. So the Rayama system, I don't think we actually have colonized. Because Abius we don't. Those are just there to hold off their borders, which are expanding incredibly. Incrazily? I don't know. You can tell I'm discombobulated right now. I'm so thrown by what is happening with this AI empire. It is unprecedented in my experience, and I don't know what to make of it. Okay, so these guys are definitely building more pop, but we're going to do even more than that. Now, the only thing we're going to have to come back and do is make sure that those tile blockers are cleared as needed. As I mentioned in the last episode, the only downside of doing all this pop building is that robot pops do take up income. So it's not going to be all sunshine and rainbows here, but I think the net gain will be positive, as they say. So that's what I'm gunning for. And I'm also hoping that adding additional population might help our borders grow faster. Because isn't that a thing? Aren't the borders based on population growth? And ironically, maybe that's been part of the reason that my border growth has been so anemic. That's what I'm thinking. Annoying as it is. Hang on, did we do anything in the Ravgeti system? I don't think we did. Nope, didn't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and there. Unspent civic points. Yeah, we still need to build up influence for those in order to actually upgrade our government. All right, so let's bring the first security echelon back to the nearest station, the Mardom system, just so we can have more energy income. Meanwhile, let's make sure that we fully upgraded everything in the core worlds, which I believe we have. We also need to take... Oh, no, we haven't. Holy crap. Hang on. I think we were going to do something here. Yep, energy grid and mineral processing plant. There we go. Awesome. At some point soon, I'll go back through my core worlds too and make sure I really do have an energy grid on every possible core world. But not right now. Let's take a quick look at our ships, because we also have the ability to build cruisers now. And I would kind of, or not, we have the ability to build battleships, yeah, I know that, but I also would like to build an additional cruiser type, specifically one that has room for fighters. And let's see, I already have a torp cruiser. So I would rather have that thing. And then maybe a broadside stern or a gunship stern. Which do I like more? I like the idea of a gunship type. Alright, so scouts do... Yeah, bombers do the most damage. But fighters are meant to kind of intercept a little bit. So maybe just use bombers for now. And then we'll have larger ships that are dedicated, like battleships that are dedicated to launching fighters. Battle stars, anyone? Yeah, we definitely need barrier point defense. And then for the broadside bow, why don't we... Let's add a couple of disruptors on the back, and then UV lasers on the front. Add a shield capacitor, regenerative hull tissue, and then... antimatter reactor, followed by... plenty of shields. Okay, can't quite take that one away, unfortunately. Damn. So maybe we'll have mostly armor on this guy. And what are we going to call it? Our current cruiser is called the Iron Overseer. I like Iron Ranger. Let's do that. Alright, so the Iron Ranger is our new cruiser class. And we will need to build a bunch of those. We need to build actually both types of cruiser that we control. And we'll be focusing on that in the next couple of minutes. And then we'll finally be assimilating these guys up here because, well, we're having trouble holding on to territory down here. This is so far within their borders now, I don't know if building anything here will actually help. I'm a little worried about that. One thing I will do... Oh, good, there's 2 colonizable worlds here. I will definitely colonize Kosk as soon as I can. Alright, this is being built. I'm hoping that K-Hines will fall back within our borders, but I'm just not optimistic. This is crazy. Ship upgrade cost minus 25%. Good. Oh, what else do we have? Energy storage capacity plus 200. Alpha hub. Monthly. Oh, yeah. I'm going to need that for the Unity bonus. Yeah, let's go for that. That'll help us catch up. Compete with the Mawir. If I had known that the Mawir were going to run away with this side of the galaxy like this, let me tell you. I would have taken them a lot more seriously earlier on. I did not realize that a pacifist empire was going to do this. My mistake. Totally. Okay, so science ships exploring. Okay, we found some more aliens. Of course you do. Because you can't go anywhere without running into something that blocks your frickin' path. Our special project is complete. An investigation into a peculiar cluster of debris and space dust has yielded surprising results. It is a particulate cloud bristling with a powerful charge of unknown origin that has no business exhibiting simple reflexive actions, let alone movements with purpose, and yet it does. There's something undeniably ominous about the hazy subject of the relayed video feeds. Perhaps there are things in the universe we should not tangle with. Alright, so let's go ahead and just observe the void clouds. Also, let's research the crystal construct. I didn't realize we were sitting on that project. Okay, we have... Alright, cool. We got some physics research and the damage bonus against the void clouds. Okay, let's pause for another moment and make sure... Yeah, see? Still need to build populations here. So this is the one sector I guess I forgot about. I improved the other one, but not this one. Well, there's really not that many planets in this one yet, but... Yeah, so as soon as we have enough influence, it's going to cost 75 to colonize these 2 planets. I don't think we can gain influence fast enough to get around the Mawir. I mean, the human progenitors, this fallen empire is completely encircled by the Mawir. Kind of makes me worry. I mentioned this in the end of the last episode that they might run away with the game. We'll have to see how it goes. Construction ship. Yeah, you have more that you can do, so do it, please. We still have a bunch up here we can build too. We need to wait for that construction ship to finish down here. Okay, thriving ecosystem. Wonderful. Good. So we have the option to do crystal forged plating now. How's this coming? Yeah, I'm not confident that this is going to give us K-Hines. I don't think it will. I think maybe if we have a colony here and this frontier outpost, maybe. But at this point, I'm concerned they're going to colonize the planet. And there's nothing I can do to stop them aside from going to war with them, and I can't go to war with them right now. I'm nowhere near strong enough. So let's see. We've got some ships to build, don't we? So let's see. Cruiser assembly yards. We're going to use Shukon? Yes, we were. So let's go ahead and build 3 cruiser assembly yards in Shukon. Oh, wow. Yeah, we're blocked here, too. Oh, my God. I have to say, I'm a little frustrated this game with how many times my science ships have been bottlenecked over and over and over. Just let me explore. It's crazy. It does seem a little bit higher than average. Okay, K-Hines is back in our territory. That was unexpected. So this colony ship needs to come here. And hopefully we'll still keep it. It's right. See, we could still lose it. Their borders are still doing the thing. The only alternative we have is build a frontier outpost in K-Hines now. And then dismantle this one. Or get the colony started. We're almost there. I'm going to see if we can pull it off. All right, so cruisers. How are these doing over here? Are they ready to go? Yeah, they are. Okay. So right now we have 1 cruiser that's not even our type. So I'd like to have 30 cruisers altogether. Probably 15 Iron Overseer. So what I'm going to do is queue up 5 on each planet here. And then we're going to mess around with cruisers a little more. We might have 3 different cruiser classes. Damn it. All right, so that's all of our resources. 3.
Technology conceived.
Good. Oh, good. We got our machine modification point technology done. Armor sounds good. So do thrusters. Let's go ahead and go for improved fighters and bombers because we're going to be using those soon. And then K-Hines is, yeah, 75. So as soon as I hit 75, I'm going to just throw down that colony and pray. Yeah, find out if we can improve energy production. We've already done that. Right, yeah, we already have that modifier, so not really useful. Thanks, game. Alright, so we need to get 2 more Iron Overseers building
Technology conceived
in this system. Alright, now they're more expensive somehow. 0 point power? Oh, okay, that's why. So we have 0 point power now. We can do level 3 hyperdrive, a singularity core, which improves our research speed. Yes, please. We're gonna need that. Okay, and now I believe we needed to build 1 more Iron Overseer. Yep, do it. Okay, now we are at. Yeah, we need 1 more month to go by. Pray that we stay outside their territory. Okay, where is this? Okay, there's a... I mean, they're somewhat close. We can assimilate them in the near future. Okay. Time to colonize. Holy crap. This is going to be the best spot to throw this down and to help all those energy processes. Okay. Colonize.
We have claimed a new nest.
Excellent. All right, finally. So now we can add that was a win. I wasn't expecting that to happen. And now we're going to be in better shape. Let's go ahead and break down this frontier outpost, because it's using up influence that I need to be gaining faster. Also, is there anywhere else where I could arguably do without a frontier outpost at this point? How many do I have? I think just those two. But the problem is I need those two there. At the very least, I need this one. I might not need this one anymore since I got the border tech, but the issue... Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to build up 75 influence, send a construction ship down there, and I'll dismantle one to see what happens when I dismantle it. You've got to be kidding me. Look at what's happening. Okay, hopefully... Yeah, we need to get the Kosk system before long. Their borders are going to expand. Well, actually, once we finish colonizing this, we should push this off. I'm hoping to get to Tirolum before long. My cruisers are currently building. You guys need to upgrade. Actually, let's go through all of our ships now that we have access to the better power and see if there's anything better we can do. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, we're in good shape here. Nope, still need that there. Torpedoes require a lot of strength. Okay, Iron Ward is good. Looking good here. Chrome Patroller also good. Silver Lancer also good. Iron Overseer also good. Iron Ranger also good. Got some society research, which will help with our Alpha Hub good bit. Not a lot, but a good bit. My priority now needs to be... Let's go ahead and build another colony ship. We need to get Kosk as soon as possible. And we need to get this system up here, this Tomb World. There's a number of worlds up here that need to be colonized. We just can't colonize fast enough. We are pushing their borders back, and once this planet is fully colonized, which is going to take another year and a half roughly, it'll be better. But that's not going to stop them from expanding up here. It almost makes me want to just like motor towards that planet as rapidly as possible.
We have surveyed the system. Our construction is complete.
All right, so all the cruisers are on their way from our core sector, which is all the way down here. So they're taking a while to get to the main fleet. Meanwhile, our energy income is going down.
Our construction is complete.
See, we could potentially have enough influence. If we built up 250, we could use civic points to get some additional energy, or get some additional influence somehow. Let's see if there's... Yeah, there could be a civic that grants us additional monthly influence, and that could help us colonize faster. Maybe, just maybe, there is... Hang on. The Mardom sector looks like it needs a little bit of love. I'll give all of you a little bit of love. Maybe there is a modification that I can do. Alright, so these guys, these are the newer Vision. Let's go ahead and modify this template. We have trait point left. Okay, well, we're out of trait picks, so we'd have to switch. Is there one that would grant us additional influence based on... I don't think it would be based on pops. I think that would be civic based. Let's take a look and see what we could do. Yeah. There is nothing really that would give us additional monthly influence, civic-wise, either. Well, that's a shame. So we really need to find a way. I will get a construction ship down here. Let's go ahead and send him down now. I'm going to send you to Rayama and have you standing by for when we have 75 influence. Meanwhile, this colony ship needs to get up here. See, well, that's the thing, is that before I break those down, I need to colonize more of these planets. Let's go ahead and send the first security echelon out to Tiralam so they can deal with this issue and we can have this tomb world scouted and colonized
Our construction is complete.
so that our borders are expanding in this direction. We need to enclose the Mawir as rapidly as possible.
Found an anomaly.
And I've been trying to do that with not much success.
Technology conceived.
Okay, so now we have improved bomber wings. Very nice. Okay, so there are some research stations I can definitely look into here. Crystal Forge plating I can also do, which is, believe me, it's going to be useful. I think what I'd like to do most is go ahead and unlock, but defense stations would be good if we do go to war with the Mawir. But I think I would like to go ahead and go for the best possible. Well, there's also better research. Yeah, let's go for the engineering facilities, because if we get those done,
We have surveyed the system.
then our technologies will come in a little faster. Magnetic reversal, got some physics research, which is good because we need to knock more time off of that thing. 9 months just got knocked off, and we can do a new tradition. Okay, important choice. So we can go for synchronicity. This is the equivalent of this basically is for Federation building, and we're not Federation builders. So, I mean, there are definitely, wow, see, machine modification points increased by 1, unity output increased by 5%. Yeah, I don't want to form federations. What would this do? Yeah, that's for empires that want vassals. This improves build speed. Pop-up keep is reduced. Extra unity from energy grid and energy nexus. Building upkeep reduced by 10%. Ship upkeep reduced. And then adopting it reduces upkeep. And then consumer goods. So this just improves our economy. Synchronicity improves our robot build speed if we adopt it. Machine leaders are 50% less likely to suffer breakdowns and accidents. Building build speed is increased. Unrest is reduced by 20%. Neuroelectric amplifier. Ship build speed is increased. Okay, increasing their productivity. So neuroelectric amplifier, not sure what that does, but that sounds interesting. But I think overall prosperity should maybe be the next one we go for. Adopting this would immediately give us faster robot build speed, but then this would help us reduce ship cost and building cost. And we need to build a bunch of ships. So let's do this first. Prosperity. There it is. Now the first security echelon is on its way to Tiralam. Also, that colony ship is on its way to the neighboring system.
We have found an anomaly.
Great, research it. Don't need to tell me every time.
We have surveyed the system.
Alright, let's go ahead and have you guys just queue up those attack orders. I don't even need to watch the combat. Those are 3 very, very measly fleets. Not concerned you're going to lose any ships. And I do need a science ship that is nearby. Yep, it's going to be this one. Okay, so we got some survey data on a distant system. Don't really care right now. Focused entirely on getting this colony started. All right, we have enough influence to colonize. I just need to get the science ship down there so they can explore. Colony ship is still a few jumps away. Okay, so they're done. You go ahead and return to the nearest station, please. You... No. Scientific Module 6, I need you to survey the system starting with Tiralam 2. Okay, good. Didn't see the order go through at first. And then we do also need to take care of these void clouds. So maybe, you know what? Yeah, let's go ahead and do it while we're in range. That way it's taken care of.
A new nest is born.
Good. All right, so that colony is done, and you definitely saw their borders push back a little bit. And we are about to jump these guys. All right, kill the Void Cloud, please. Colony ship is, wow, still a long way away. I didn't realize I'd built it so far away. What have we got? Too many colonized systems? That's right. I've got to add K-Hines to the Mardom sector. Problem solved. All right, there's that. The Akram sector can add a few more systems. And then the Iblaranda system can add... no, you're good. All right, well, we are 26 minutes into this episode. I will stop this one here. In the next one, we are... looks like we just finished off these guys. So once you're done surveying this system, I want you to come down here, get the research project, survey that system, then upgrade and go back to auto-exploring. Let's also go ahead and have all of my science ships do their upgrades now. I'm putting these orders at the front of the queue, not that one. There we go. Okay, and we have a colony ship on the way to Tiralam to colonize it as soon as possible. We're going to do that near the beginning of the next one, and we still have to figure out whether or not... See, the thing is, I'm kind of tempted to go ahead... You know what? Yeah, rather than do Tiralam first, I'm pretty confident we can get to it. I need more influence faster. So I think before I end this episode, let's go ahead and try this. I'm going to dismantle the station in Rayama. All right, it's gone now. All right, it looks like we're still okay. So that's good. We now have 4 influence coming in per turn, per month. And that's going to be a lot better going forward. So anyway, in the next one, we are going to, we didn't have to use anything to rebuild it, thankfully. So now we can go ahead and colonize safely once the colony ship actually arrives. It's a good ways away, but it's on its way. And then it's a matter of continuing to explore and expand as rapidly as possible in this, what's looking like an empty space. Meanwhile, we're building up the first security echelon. As soon as we have an overwhelmingly powerful fleet, we will kick the Irenic Fossilin Commonwealth's butt so that we can assimilate them and add them to this sector. And then hopefully maybe contain the Mawir in this corner of the galaxy. We'd be butting up against the Ultra Unity, but at least we'll have the Mawir contained somewhat, maybe, perhaps. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. New episodes are coming out every day at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, which reminds me, we are on episode, 18 right now of Cooperate or Die, which means after episode 20, we are going to be switching back to Against All Odds in the Long Dark. We have, I think, episodes, 61 through 80 to do, or is it 41 through 60? I'm not sure, but we will have to jump into the next 20 episodes of that, and then of course bring back Cooperate or Die. Federation series should be coming back in the 9 p.m. slot before long too, so that'll be running alongside Against All Odds for a bit, I think. But anyway, stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching. Again, comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.